Hi, today is Tuesday, July 21st, 2026. This article is from South China Morning Post, and I am interested in more about China because I am studying Chinese these days, right? Fourth year to study Chinese. I go to Gwangju Chinese School in Gwangju City, south of Seoul, and but sometimes I watch YouTube or videos on Facebook and some teachings on the YouTube on the Facebook posts, so that I study Chinese on my own too. And also, I made a recent trip to Tianjin, China, the eastern coast city, quite close to Beijing and also quite close to Korea. So this article is about Chinese student who was accepted into the university in China. The title is Chinese Student Accepted into Top University Without Tutoring, right? Without private institutions' help, without going to Hagwon, sparks widespread debate. Female student aces entry exam and is admitted to prestigious Tsinghua after relaxed parents simply ensure she does her homework on time. This article is written by Alice Yan in Shanghai, published 6 p.m. 20th July 2026. So that means yesterday, right? When I came to work on Monday. A girl in China who was recently admitted to the prestigious Tsinghua University without an extremely high score on the National University Entrance Exam has gone viral on social media after it emerged that her parents had never sent her to after-school tutoring classes, choosing instead to provide a relaxed home environment. That's what I'm thinking, right? The student is very smart, right? Go viral on social media or on social. Yeah, Chinese students, Korean students are smart. Why send students to a private institute when they can just ace up when they study alone, right? They need to have critical thinking ability by thinking alone at home. Shi Yifang graduated from Xuchang High School in central China's Henan province this summer. In mid-July, she received an admission notice from Tsinghua after she achieved a score of 694 out of a possible 750 points, Daha News reported. She will study nuclear technology, the report said. What sets she apart from most elite students in China is that she never received private tutoring. She just finished her homework as required by school teachers. As one of China's most selective and prestigious academic institutions, Tsinghua University remains the ultimate dream destination for millions of Gaokao candidates nationwide. Zhongkao, Gaokao, right? The college entrance exam in China is called Gaokao. Gao means a high, Kao means exam, high exam. or exam for high school students. The National University Entrance Exam, known as Gaokao in Chinese, is regarded as the most important test in the country, with many young people seeing it as a fate-changing opportunity. Really? To achieve a high score at this grueling exam, most lower secondary school students across China not only study hard at school, but also spend all their spare time at private tutoring institutions. Fees at these institutions in cities like Shanghai can reach up to 1 million yuan or 150,000 US dollars. Wow, that's amazing, man. That's too expensive. For the 3-year span of secondary time, personally, I think I didn't ever go to a private hagwon when I was a high school student. Of course, I was not the top student, but I did okay on the Gaokao in Korea. Critical thinking is quite important, and it comes when they are let loose, when the students are allowed to relax and play and just have a free time to study on their own, right? They have to study on their own, or private institutions are just a push from the behind, not a major push, just a small push. So spending a lot of money outside the school system, like after class institutions, that's a big expenditure item, man, for the poor Chinese. It's a secondary school or institution, or in Korea it is called hagwon. In she's case, she, right? She. That's shu, is she in Chinese. Her parents are both teachers at a local college. Wow. I think the most important thing is to form a good habit for studying, her father told the media. He said he only tutored she in maths for a short period when she was a primary school pupil, but focused on supervising her to do her homework on time. The father said for the past 3 years, he had mostly cared about his daughter's mental health. Prioritizing her mental well-being over rigid test scores, she's parents posted a relaxed home environment built on the belief that life is a long journey where mistakes are a natural part of growth. Wow, I really envy them. I think they are like 45, 47 years old, right? Both father and mom. I am 58 years old, and I should learn from them, right? Damn. An ordinary university will be fine. It's not a must that you go to a super top school. Just work hard and try your best, he often told she. This life philosophy is shared by she's mother. Life is a long journey. You don't need to be so nervous or anxious on a particular part of it. It is allowed to make mistakes. She was quoted as saying, the mother said she gave birth to she's younger brother when the girl was 10. Since then, So I think the boy is about 8 years old. Since then, the mother has not checked on the girl's studies. I am busy with my work and I need to take care of the younger kid. I feel a bit guilty for my daughter as I have not offered any help with her studies, she said. She said she had 3 success tips for studying: summarizing and reviewing in time, finding out one's own suitable method, and maintaining a stable mindset. She also thanked her teacher for ordering her to run a long distance every evening. She sent poses with her secondary school teachers. Her form teacher praised her. Her form teacher, I don't know what's a form teacher, praised her as a highly persistent, independent thinker. I think the mother is on the right side, and the father is the man on the leftmost, and the teacher is in the center. Form teacher. Her form teacher, I don't know what is a form teacher. I think maybe a home run teacher, right? Dong Jingliang, she is a form teacher at secondary school, praised her as a persistent student who liked to think independently and insights on getting to the bottom of the matter. I am a person like her, right? I am very persistent, and I am trying to get to the bottom of the matter, right? I'm trying to get to the bottom of the matter every time. Form teacher, right? Secondary. She didn't go to the secondary school, but why the teacher appeared from the secondary school? The girl chose to study nuclear technology because she is passionate about it. Nuclear energy will be important in the future. It is also related to our country's military industry. I hope I can serve the country through this measure, she explained. Yep, and she can also come to Korea as a nuclear researcher and contribute to Korea's nuclear ambition, right? And also she can go to MIT in China, in the USA, and become a doctor there, and be a professor or a top-notch researcher or engineer in America, right? The news generated considerable buzz among the public. She never attends private tutoring and gets high scores, while many students take countless after-school classes but still score low. Can someone tell me why? Asked one online observer. Another internet user said her parents' inclusive attitude is a factor behind her academic success. Alice Yan. Well, I praise her. There are many students like her in Korea too, who cannot afford to go to a private tutoring or to go to a private institutions or after school, right? After class school. So they study on their own, and they are very smart, prodigy from the childhood. So they don't need the tutoring. But in this case, she was not a prodigy, but she just kept her cool and her mental state was very stable, and her parents were very smart and comforting and supporting, right? And also they are university teachers, so they are very smart too. And she runs a long distance marathon. I think she just runs like 5 to 6 kilometers every day, right? Xichang Xinwan. Okay, so the photo is from Xichang Xinwan. I think she's from Xichang, right? Well, I praise her, and if she wants, she can come to Korea and meet me. I will shower her like $100 as my gift. I cannot pay for her flight and expenses, but she can come to my office and I will give you $100, right? To sit down and understand her ambitions, and to introduce Korea to her so that she can come to Korea and contribute to Korea's development, and then China and Korea can mutually cooperate and be mutually successful in keeping the world safer from the threat from outsiders, right? You know who they are, and yep. And I would get to speak Chinese when she comes to Korea. Well, before I close this article and move on to the next article, because I promised to read English articles or an article every day for at least 30 minutes. I would like to check this phrase. Gone viral on social media. Yep, gone viral on social media. I can use the expression next time I say, oh, my video went viral on social media, or my fame, or I has gone viral, right, on social media. Has gone viral on social media. Well, that's it. Have a great Tuesday. Bye-bye.